Feeling tired is one of the most frustrating feelings that you can get throughout your day. It makes you feel somewhere like a depressed person for a little bit because you know that you are capable of doing the habits that you have, the tasks that you have, the work that you have, but you just physically can't. You don't feel sleepy, you just feel tired. Or even if you feel sleepy, it's just frustrating. And in this video, you will get all the actionable steps that you can do when you get one of these crash outs. First, we need to know why did you get that feeling in the first place. I will give you the most common ones and see which one seems the most relatable for your situation. Reason number one is the most common one is not sleeping enough. As a young man, you need at least 7 hours of sleep every day. At least 7 hours. Because your body is still developing. We as young men, our bodies need every minute of sleep to build itself, to develop itself. And you need it more, of course, if you're on self-improvement, doing all of these good, productive, hard habits, because they require a lot of energy that you only gonna get from sleep, or you're getting most of it from sleep. Just take sleep more seriously. We need to take sleep more seriously. Sleep these days is like optional for our generation. It just seems optional. And this is the biggest factor when it comes to low testosterone. You can, of course, do all of these habits and tips and tricks, but if you don't do the fundamentals, which is sleep, you waste a lot of your energy. And of course, I don't mean to think about sleep as that boring, serious thing, but rather the important one, the fun one, the relaxing one. Just focusing on improving your sleep can get you 70% out of this rut, out of this crash out. You wouldn't even get it in the first place. Reason two, not drinking enough water. And I don't think this needs an explanation. Reason three, and the least common one, that you eat so early up in the day, which gives you what's called carb crash. What does carb crash means? Basically that your body used all of the carb energy, the energy in the carbs, so early up in the day. So it's gone, which gives you that feeling of tiredness and make you feel sleepy. Now let's talk about the fixes. How can you fix that? You just want a quick fix for your crash out. You just want to get your work done. You don't want to waste this day just of this crash out. You want to get all of that work done. First, try getting a 20-minute nap. 20 to 60 minutes nap. If for some reason you couldn't sleep the time you needed that we talked about earlier, 7 hours, you can take a 20 to 60 minutes nap. That will give you the effect of feeling refreshed and more alert, or at least the sleep that you didn't get at night. Just try and see how it works for you. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. Or at least I have been surprised. Try going outside, seeing the trees, breathing some fresh air, seeing the animals, the birds in the sky. It just makes sense. It gives you that energy. The opposite of the dark room vibes. You see the sun, you see the sky, the trees, the greens. It gives you that energy that you needed, that you lacked this day. Drink more water. It could be as simple as drinking a glass of water. Feeling it going through your throat, then into your stomach. That will refresh you and make you feel alive again. You would be surprised of how dehydrated you have been. And the last one, and the least optimal one, just drink some sort of energy drink. That's the most obvious one. But I kept it for the end because it's not as optimal as the others, as healthy as the others, as natural as the others. But if for some reason all of these steps didn't work for you, or you don't want to do all of these, you just want a fast fix, get an energy drink it. Within 10 minutes, you would have all of your energy back. Of course, if you're not an addict to energy drinks. And you should consider it if the work for this day is so important, it can't wait and it cannot be delayed. But don't get used to it to the point that you drink it not to get some extra energy, but to refill the energy that your body used to give. That advice was for the people who are on self-improvement and already works hard on themselves. But if you don't do the right habits, the right things, these tips and tricks won't help you because your problem is much bigger than that. Your feeling of tiredness is not because you're doing too much and need a break. It's actually because you don't. That's interesting. That seems vague at first, but it is true. You are tired of your lack of purpose and masculine desire. So start working on yourself more. Consider this as the first point. do something. Or point zero, do something. Train harder. Or even train in the first place. Work deeper. Or even work in the first place. These are the things that make you feel fulfilled and not empty from the inside. And next up, tired and empty from the outside. After doing that, go back to this video. And only then the advice here would work for you and help you. I'm not wasting your time any further. Thank you.